The Big Fight, sponsored by 666bet.com.
This is James Yoder for iFL TV in association with Matt King's Gym Marbella and 666bet. I'm at the big press conference for Anthony Joshua vs Kevin Kingpin Johnson, making his first press conference as a professional. But Charlie Edwards, what's happening, Char?
Yeah, I'm all good, thanks, James.
Good. This is actually your first iFL TV
interview. I've seen many iFL interviews along the way, so I'm a subscriber, so I'll be sure I'll be watching my own one later.
To be fair, I've been plaguing you for a little while to come on the channel, but till Big Shoes Eddie announced it, we couldn't really do anything, could we?
Old Steady Eddie, yeah. I know. No, we had talked about the contracts and all that, and I've always been. I think he knows as well that I was always going to sign with him. So it's just like, I think he waited till the Nathan Cleverly fight to be all out the way. So then it was a bit of hype for me, I suppose. So it's good because Anthony Joshua is one of my old teammates. So I can't wait to fight on his undercard. So yeah, it's a perfect show for me. O2, based in London. So really looking forward to it.
Now, you spent 6 years on the podium squad. Can you tell us a little bit about your amateur achievements, please, Joe?
I've won every title from schoolboy up to senior, like national titles. I've won 2 senior national titles now, 2 GB senior titles. I won a bronze at the European Championships in 2011 when I was only, I think, 18, 19. So I've got a lot of hype about me, but I'm really looking forward to putting the work and reap the reward and going into the pro ranks. I just can't wait to get in there now. It's been a long time coming.
Now with Eddie Hearn, as you said, having Anthony Joshua, Luke Campbell, Scotty Cardle, a lot of the boys that have been on them podium squads, was that kind of the natural choice for you to come to Matchroom because you've seen the job that Eddie's been doing with them?
Yeah, definitely. They're all going a long way. Like, they've just gone from strength to strength, level to level, and they're winning titles and they're doing all sorts. And then my mates, they talk openly to me and they said Eddie's the man to be with. Eddie, he's up front, he's straight talking, which me and my dad found out when we went down there. It's like a little family unit. They couldn't do enough for you, and they want you to do the best you can because it's a business at the end of the day, boxing, and to be able to go from heights to heights like Eddie's done with all these big shows, he needs the good fighters, and he can see that good fighters obviously come from the podium squad over the amateur pedigree. It's just transferring it over to the pros, which I believe I've got the style to do so I'm really looking forward to it.
It's not just the pedigree, as you put it, it's the media experience. Now, this is your first iFL TV interview. Without being bad, a lot of people for their first interview are babbling, they're maybe a little bit timid, a little bit afraid of the media. You're used to doing this, haven't you? Being part of that podium squad, it's all part and parcel of it, isn't it?
It's benefits, it is. I've been on the squad and we used to have media days where all the media come in, and maybe when I was younger, I was on that, done a couple of TV documentaries, like a Trophy Kids thing years back, and yeah, I love the media side of things. It's a bit of fun and games alongside all the hard work you do in training, so I enjoy having a laugh with the media, and it's all fun and games until we get into the ring. So.
What weight will you be campaigning at as a professional?
To start with, I'll be fighting at flyweight, which is the 8 stone limit. My first fight will be on the super flyweight limit because me and Eddie have spoke. I don't need to drop to that flyweight limit until I'm actually got a title fight lined up. So yeah, I don't want to drain myself on my first fight or anything like that. But I know I can make flyweight limit comfortably, and I've looked at the rankings, and Kevin Satcher are out there, Ian Butcher are out there holding titles, and I know for a fact that when I get to that level, I'll be taking their titles, so they best keep them warm for me.
Now this is what I'm talking about. It's your first iFL TV interview.
I'm calling them out already.
You're calling out Baby Butcher, you're calling out Kevin Satchel. I said Eddie's predicting big things for you, and it'll be interesting to see your journey.
Yeah, and I'm looking to deliver them, and I'll only do that by training hard and staying focused, and that's what I'm preparing to do, give my life and my soul to the sport, and I'm going to get them titles.
Now I know you're a Croydon lad. Eddie's going to probably be boxing you like he does with a lot of the GB boys around the country to build up your fan base and stuff, but you must have a big fan base back in Croydon, South London.
That's it, a lot of people already have been on at me for tickets. I only got my tickets today, probably the last one to get the tickets, old Steady Eddie over there. He didn't give me them till today, so yeah, I've got tickets flying out already, so I'm really looking forward to get rid of them. And yeah, fight all around the country. Like I said, Eddie, I'll go anywhere. I just want to be a part of the big shows, and build a fan base is great, and the only way to do that is travel. I've travelled all my life through the GB team all over the world, so to travel around England, no harms for me. But I've got friends all over as well. Like, I love Liverpool. Liverpool's probably one of my second best cities. So I'd love to go Liverpool and fight at the Echo, which I fought in before. Round Ireland, never been to Ireland before, so it'll be a great experience.
All right, well listen, I'm sure you're going to get the opportunity to do that. Best of luck with your debut. Enjoy it, mate, and thanks for giving us a bit of time.
Nice one. Cheers, James.
Cheers, Charles.